got something new. Let's check it out. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today is a very special day for multiple reasons. You are seeing this on March 26th, 2026. And today is my birthday. So it's only fitting that today we get something from the man Magnus himself. So this is going to be two items. One of them is represented by something on the table. The other is also represented by something on the table with a bit of a twist. So let's get right into this. Oh, from Tina. Tina and the team. Everybody over there is awesome. All right, let's see. What do we got first? What do we want first? I guess we're just kind of guessing. Let's go with this one first. The named one. There we go. There we go. Now, as you can see, this is a Skelly Hex with a little bit of a twist. So, very much like the ones on the table. They're skeletonized, so you can see all the way through. The difference with this one is it's a fat boy. This is the fat Skelly Hex. So as you can see, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Here's the original right here. And as you can tell, they're shaped pretty much the same way. It looks like this one's rounded more in the corners. This one's a little more square. Full transparency though, this is a one-of-one prototype. This is the first prototype of the fat Skelly Hex. And video that Magnus sent me, he said that he's changing the contours of the sides a little bit. Doesn't like how square it is here, and then the overall profile on the sides is going to change a little bit. So this will differ from what the final release version will be. I'm going to try to get my hands on one of those two so I can do a full comparison between the three. But as you can tell, the thickness is crazy different. So the stock version is about 16.2 millimeters. The fat Skelly Hex, 28.47. So that's pretty drastic. I mean, that's nearly double. Curious, what's 1/2? 1/2 is 14 millimeters. So 1/2 of this is almost as thick as the original. That's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. But let's see here. Let's see how it plays. I mean, right out of the box, that feels damn good. For being so thick, I mean, granted, I have large hands, right? So I have hands that are larger than a lot of people that fidget. So for me, this feels real good. I can completely cover it with my hand. I don't know if that's going to be the case for everybody else because it is quite chunky. But it doesn't feel cumbersome, if that makes sense, because it's so light. I wonder what it's, let me see. Get my scale out here. We'll see how much this thing weighs. Let me get that and what I refer to as a buffer plate. This is something that will help keep the magnets inside the sliders from affecting the total weight. Some scales will be thrown off by the magnets. So let's see, how much is this guy? 66.12. How much is the original? 56. 66.11. So 10 gram difference, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. What is it compared to the Zerk version? That's nuts. Okay, so the fat Skelly is 66.18. The original in Zerk is 66.15. So if you have an original Zerk Skelly Hex with SS plates, stainless steel plates, it's going to be the same weight as the fat Skelly Toad Hex with Zerk plates. That's pretty sweet. Who would have thunk that? That's crazy. Now compared to this guy, it's only 39.48. So that's significantly lighter. Let's see here if it's kind of flips and stuff can we do with this. Well, okay, let's... This is probably such riveting, entertaining YouTube content right now. Alright, well, I'm going to mess with this more at work and stuff, but I feel like it's pretty darn good. I mean, maybe a little bit more magnet strength, but it might be counterproductive if you make them a little stronger. Now this one he did send and said that it has blem plates, so the plates don't look as crisp and clean as the normal Zerk plates, but they don't feel any different. They actually feel pretty good, almost like they're already broken into a point where I don't have to worry so much if I mess them up. Yeah, no, I like that. That feels pretty good, and the click is real nice too. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, let's compare that to the original. And that's the crunch too, because I took the O-rings out of that one. But I'll probably take the balls out of these little silicone balls to see if I can get a little crunch out of this guy. So, all right, well, let's get into the next thing here. I'll just leave that there. All right, now let's get into this next guy. Now this is in a different kind of tin. Has a hinged lid. I don't know if he's been doing hinged lids lately. I haven't been buying a lot of stuff. Oh, look at that. That is unbelievably cool looking. So that obviously is the Atom, but skeletonized. That thing is light as heck. Wow. Let's get that out of here. Ooh, I like that. That's a different sound. That is really cool. All right, now let's get the sounds here. Let's get the sounds. So I'll give them the same. So this one's definitely a more dull sound than more of like the clinky, clacky kind of click. Let's see, let's get these in the same orientation. Let's see what they're doing. All right, so let us okay, I've never fidgeted with two atoms at the same time. This is not good for my brain. They're very similar in sound that way, but you get definitely more tactile feedback because of the holes. So when you're sliding this guy from side to side, it's just kind of buttery smooth, right? Because it's just smooth titanium on smooth titanium. This one, you get, it's like a, I want to say it's gritty, but it's not unpleasant, if that makes sense. It's like you're sliding two smooth things that have holes in them, as opposed to like sand, like, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain, but it doesn't feel bad like you would think it would. Some people might not like it, but it's definitely not bothering me. But that extra sound, I like that. Because this one, like, you don't get any real sound feedback. This one, and the other thing I'm noticing right away is this one I feel like I can really like flip around. Apparently I got too confident. But I mean, really, it feels like it's just more secure. This one, it doesn't feel as secure, if that makes sense. That's been one of my biggest gripes with the Atom, is that I don't trust myself to walk around and fidget with it, because I just feel like I'm going to push too hard and it's going to fall off. This one, I really feel like it's just going to hold on to itself. Like, yeah, like it doesn't, even on the one arm, like it doesn't want to fall off. It just wants to grab onto itself. And this one, any kind of wiggling, it makes it fall off. So, let's see. And this, it's so light that it just wants to hang on to itself. But I guess if we fling it too much, it's still going to do it. Let's get weights on this. All right, let's see what the original weighs. 65.54. And the new one, 39, so basically 40. So it is like 25 grams lighter. That is significant, and that makes it all the difference in the world for me. That makes it feel way more usable, honestly, for me. That really does make it feel more usable already out of the box. Wow, that's really freaking cool. But I think the best part about it is the fact that the holes are all the way through. Like, I don't know if I can do anything to show off what I'm trying to show here, but maybe if I do that, maybe something. Like, it literally almost disappears. So cool. Yeah. Well, I wonder now. Let me see. Just curious, getting to me. Curiosity getting the best of me here. Maybe that's the trick to the Atom. You need more of them. I also feel like the holes are going to mess up the finish on the original. So I'm not going to do that too much, nor will I slide it side to side. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, folks. A little mail call today. I'm going to call this my birthday mail call because these were both gifts, which is always welcomed. I love that. I appreciate Magnus and the team over there so much. I appreciate this community and everybody in it that allows me and puts me in this position to be so fortunate. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Sorry I did not get a video out sooner like I was hoping, but the item I alluded to in the last video still hasn't arrived. It's a custom something from Magnus, so that'll be here soon enough and we'll make another video. So these things are awesome. I would really recommend the Skelly Atom. It seems like it's going to be a winner. It really does feel like something special. I can't wait to get outside and get some pictures of it. The fat Skelly Hex, I really feel like it's going to be good for some people that want fatter sliders, but not something too heavy, because it actually feels very similar in weight, like I said, to the Zerk version, but it just handles well. For being so big, I thought it was going to be too cumbersome, but it seems to be really good so far. And I'll get more time in with it tomorrow and through the next couple days. I'm off work for a few days, so hopefully get some good time in with these, and I will report back soon. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. So hope everyone's doing well. Hug your families, hug your loved ones, and I will see you all in the next Hughes Reviews video.